Today I have something very special for you, but I don't know what it is yet. First we have to spin the wheel. So you like art? So you like Dungeons and Dragons? Then this is the right address for you, because I do digital paintings of Dungeons and Dragons characters for you, only for you. This is round 6, I think. No, but seriously, if you want to participate and you have a character you want to be painted, just write a comment with the description of the character. Before I start procrastinating even more, I will just spin the wheel now. Mara 8425. I didn't read that name before. You probably commented the first time, didn't you? Taking all the hope of all those people who commented multiple times. You should really be ashamed. I can't find you. Do you even exist? Mara, do you even exist? Is that you? Maybe it is. No, that's not. Did you change your name? No, that's you. Sorry, real Mara. I almost painted your character. Maybe next time. Hobo Goblin. A hobgoblin. Oh, not Hobo Goblin. Let's see what that is. Rope. What is that? We have to combine armor with the rope. Isn't that Elden Ring? It is. We can take inspiration from Elden Ring, I think. I don't even know. I just want to start. Brainstorm. Cool pose.
Okay, let's go.
Woo! Baby. Curve. This time it's a pretty static pose. Won't be anything special or anything dynamic. It's just a static pose. Standing there, putting his staff on the ground. Is he looking at the camera? I think he is. Another curve. Let's change the format. Since the pose is pretty static and vertical itself, we don't need that much space. And I'm not planning to paint a landscape this time. I won't paint the whole body, just to the knees. Okay, that's the rough pose for now. How old should Corson be? I mean, how old should he look like? I don't know. I like to put on some fabric to make the composition dynamic, even though the pose is very static. You can form it any way you want. We also have to consider that we want to show the engraving. We have to keep that in mind. We have no information about his face. So I guess we can get creative with that. Since he has black hair, he probably isn't very old. He's middle-aged, not too young, not too old. And the bun has to be very tight. Don't forget to put the very in the tight or something like that. Those are just placeholders for the runes that are engraved. Just so I don't forget. Time for color. Color time. Give me that base color. Okay, that's the base color. Ambient occlusion. Let's think about what light we want. If we really have glowing eyes for him, I'm not sure about that still, but if we do, then it could be good to keep his face in the shadows, just to have some contrast there and make the eyes really glow. But that's only if we choose to have shadow in the face. Let's give him some light in the face. Up to the nose, so the eyes are still in the shadow. Yeah, beautiful. We still have a very cold fill light that's filling in the shadow, but our main light is not hitting the face. Can even make it slightly warm. The main light, I mean. Yes, very good, very nice. Background is dark. Why? Just cause. That's what I like, and that's what I'll do. Put the light though. Very good light though. I will just paint over everything on a single layer. I like to keep it very simple and not use 1,000 layers. But everyone is different. Chest armor isn't just one piece, it's split up into multiple parts. That's why I'm adding straps and stuff. Let's define the face. With age comes authority. So let's make him not too young. Give him pointy ears. It could make his silhouette more interesting if we put a stick through his hair. Maybe I should remove the cape. It seems unnecessary. I'm already looking forward to the detailing no brain face. This face is very taxing, but it's early in the morning, I still have energy. Let's see how long this lasts. Why do I sound like a Minecraft villager? Lately I've been experimenting with the smudge brushes here. Not sure yet how to use them and in what situation. You can get pretty cool results with them. A few years ago I had a only round brush face. You don't really need specific brushes. I still think that it's true, but I think some things you can achieve with brushes that aren't just a round brush way faster. And I think the most important part is to make your own brushes, to experiment and find out what you really want and then try to create the brush instead of downloading a brush set and not really understanding why the artist uses the brushes. Yeah, I decided to remove the hanging bits of the rope. It could be annoying for him to fight like that with the quarterstaff. So I gave him different sleeves, makes him look more agile, more able to fight, make the silver shine. Let's work on a staff for a while. First, I am cleaning up the mess. Put in some runes. I'll just copy paste them. No one will notice except for me. Little spheres. They also cast a shadow. By the way, I'm thinking about combining Rolepaint Inn with tutorial style explanations and stuff, but if you have any ideas, just let me know. Not sure what this channel is supposed to be in the future. Maybe you can help me out. I can do this for only so long until people give up commenting or don't bother. I can understand that many people don't want to write a whole description. If there will be even more comments, I doubt that I can do this for much longer, but maybe I'm wrong. I also thought about doing a double spin per episode or something, but yeah, that would mean double the work. That's a problem. Maybe I'm also overanalyzing, as always. That's what I do best. Let's see what we can do about the armor. If you're painting metal, especially shiny metal, there has to be a lot of contrast. Everything about shading normal materials that are not metallic, everything you know and learned about that, you can forget it. You can stick it up your poo-poo hole. Why? Because metal behaves very differently. It's mostly specular reflections that you see on metal. What the fuck? I'm really getting frustrated here. The armor design. I'm kind of stuck, so I will come back later and fix everything. With the power of magic, I fix the perspective of the armor, also known as liquefied tool. I'm painting in a very faint rim light coming from the back top to separate the silhouette and the character from the dark background. It's kind of like line work around the character with lights, so white line work almost. But I'm being very careful with the light because I don't want it to grab too much attention. Since we have the rim light, we can also add some subsurface scattering in the ears, so the light is coming through the thin skin of the ears. Oh, I see, you want me to explain it. Well, I'm glad you asked. You have a sphere, and then you shade it. There's a light from the back. If you learned how to shade, you know that it would look something like that. The light is scattering through the skin. You would see a little bit of the blood underneath the skin. Paint a red rim around the light, a rim around the rim light. Translucency of the skin depends on many factors, like if there are bony structures underneath or if it's a very thin layer of skin or something, specular. I personally also like to add texture to the surface with brushes. Yeah, that's pretty much how I think about subsurface scattering. Okay, now I will add engravings. Maybe I should use the abjuration rune. I'm thinking about 2 layers for the design. Basically having details on top of details. But now the question is, where are the runes engraved? Maybe they're arranged in a circular order on this part. I think that works. We have some white from the sleeves reflecting on the armor. Same goes for the other side here. Of course, I'm not copying every single detail from the other side over to this side. I'm just winging it. And if someone notices that it's not the exact same thing as on the other side, then the only thing I can say is congratulations. You found out that I'm a fraud and that I'm scamming people. Let's take away the attention from the bottom half. It's kind of distracting at the moment. So if we make it darker and decrease the contrast, we're telling the viewer to look up here. Look into his face. Alright, the only thing missing now is the white shimmer. How will we do that though? I have no idea. Maybe like that. I'm adding the spheres also to the top, so it hurts a little bit more. Even have some spikes here. I could go on for hours now, detailing the crap out of it. I won't do that. I think that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Join our Discord and subscribe, please. Thanks. Oh shit, my coffee is cold now.